Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I did have intentions of both changing out of my Target PJ shirt and washing my hair before filming this video, neither of which, unfortunately, or I guess depending on how you look at it, fortunately, happened. Neither of those happened. This is just kind of like a come as you are type situation, not unlike every other video on my channel. Are you or are you not getting tired of every beauty YouTuber that has a brand saying, I've been working on this for so long, I'm so excited to finally show you? You're not? Okay, great. I've been working on this for so long. I can't wait to show you. Our brand Auric has our little first time holiday collection. So we are launching two new Smoke Reflex in limited edition packaging. It's so beautiful. I just got my finished goods. So I'll show you guys a little outside packaging. So this is the new secondary limited edition packaging. It's so beautiful. I don't want to say this, but I feel compelled to. I almost like this more than our original Smoke Reflex packaging. I just think it's so stunning and pretty, and it looks so beautiful sitting on my little desk. And then we have our beautiful new white high gloss packaging. Oh God, it's just so pretty, and these shades in particular are so pretty in this packaging, so we can just jump right into it. We also heard a lot of you guys requesting to have bundles of the Smoke Reflex after launch, so we did decide to bring out a little bundle box for these for holiday. So this is so perfect, majestic. This is the little bundle box. You can take this little thing out, and it has that nice little paper on the inside. It's so pretty. And so I just want to keep it for all my things. I want to put like little jewelry in it. First and foremost, we have our new girl, Entice. Boom. This topper, I recognize, doesn't look that interesting in the pan because it kind of just looks like it's going to be like a white glitter. Oh, I don't want to touch it. I'm not gonna touch it yet. I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use my sample. It is kind of like this white glitter, but it has this really beautiful gold reflect to it. And then on the bottom, we have our little cream. So many of you guys had asked for like an olive green Smoke Reflect. I hesitated. I did want to do an olive green because I think it's a beautiful color in makeup, and I think it looks so beautiful on a lot of people. If you've been here a while with me on this channel, you may know I hate green eyeshadow on myself. I just think it looks so stupid. I want to love it. I want to love it so much, but I just felt like it never looked flattering. I always felt like it looked kind of, especially olives, I felt like it looked kind of like odd with my eye color. I don't know why. I just feel like olives are so flattering on like hazel eyes and brown eyes. Like I just think it's such a beautiful combination. And so I always felt like it looked kind of off. So I got to Kraken and I just mixed as many green cream products as I could together until I kind of found this like perfect shade that I felt like was really balanced and pretty and super wearable no matter like skin tone, eye color, anything like that. And it's a green that I actually do wear. I'm not gonna lie to you and say that I wear it more than the next color I have coming up, but it is a color that I will pull out of my collection even though I'm not an olive wearer, okay? In particular, I love mixing it with Temper. So right now that's what I have on my eyes. So I have just like Temper on the inside corner, the cream, and then I do the Entice cream on the outer corner, and then I do the Entice topper down the middle. It's like one of my favorite looks with the Smoke Reflex. I just think it looks so pretty and just like, I don't know. I love it. I feel like, I mean, I don't know, you tell me, but I feel like this green is just such a unique shade. I can't wait for you guys to try it in person and just like experience the moment. I hope you guys love it. Okay, hopefully I'm not so blinding that you can't see those swatches properly. But here we have the Entice topper by itself, Entice cream by itself, and then Entice cream with the powder over top. So I was really particular about the topper on Entice because even though it might not look that interesting, we went through a lot of like extremely minor tweaks. Like, can you bring down the white pearl by 5% kind of thing? Can you bring up the gold pearl by 5%? Can you add a different color of gold pearl? Like we just went back and forth with all these tiny, tiny little tweaks with the raw ingredients because I wanted something that was going to complement the cream really beautifully rather than kind of like take away from it or cover it up. So what's really special about that topper for me is that I feel like it has this nice kind of wash of translucency with just these reflects that that pick up really, really beautifully in that nice kind of like gold yellowy tone. So I just feel like it just really beautifully complements the cream without taking away from it. I feel like it looks beautiful layered over top of it. It looks beautiful like if you were to put that in your inner corner and put the green all over your lid. Olive is a color to me that I feel like almost works as a neutral on a lot of skin tones. I wanted this to be a shade that would work well with other neutral palettes that you own. When we were in the very, very beginning of deciding we were going to do an olive, and I was kind of trying a lot of the olive things that were in my collection, I felt like I needed to pull like a yellow or a green eyeshadow to kind of help transition out that shade. I felt like I couldn't really just go in with like a neutral brown because there was just something that always felt really off about it to me. So I was very particular about the cream not being too blue and kind of pulling to be more of like a dirty, maybe that's not the best descriptor, but that is the descriptor that I use to the lab. So I did want it to be this like dirty, grungy, sort of like more neutral olive tone. I do pair it mostly with neutral eyeshadows myself, but that said, it does look epic when you do pair it with like a really like nice green transition or even like a blue transition color. It's a really beautiful time. Okay, so that's Entice. I hope that you guys love it because as I said, I know that so many of you are requesting an olive smoke reflect. So I hope we did you guys justice in what you were looking for. Next we have Disrupt. She's a special type of woman, you know? This was a bit of a labor of love. We wanted to do a really beautiful cranberry shade, and we wanted to make it vegan. Many of you guys probably know that in a lot of red shadows and lipsticks and stuff like that, carmine is the main kind of like colorant that is creating that red tone that's so beautiful. But we wanted to exclude it obviously so we could have this shade be vegan. So we went through a lot of testing on the cream so that we could kind of find raw ingredients that would work really beautifully, that would achieve the color and the tone that we wanted, because we wanted that really rich, deep, beautiful kind of cranberry color. But we just had some kind of like weird little issues that we'd run into. Like one particular raw ingredient was a really, really gorgeous tone. And I was like, oh my God, like when I first put it on, I was like, yes, like this is so stunning. I think this is it. We've got it. But it would stain like this really bright blue underneath. And I accept that some makeup products do stain. I prefer not, especially because when we were starting Auric, something that I kept coming back to is that I was like, I want products that people reach for every single day because I feel like the industry is so saturated and we're bombarded with so many products coming out and stuff like that. And so for me, like my sort of journey within this community is that I ended up wanting to purchase less and covet more. So I wanted products that I just really, really loved and that I found myself reaching for over and over again. And so to me, having something that's stained wasn't going to be in line with a product that you would want to reach for. In my mind, that would result in people being like, oh, it's really beautiful and I love wearing it, but like I'm only gonna wear it on like certain days because like I don't want to deal with like the staining the next day and I'm having to kind of like color correct on top of my eye, So we searched far and wide until we found the raw ingredients that worked to create this really beautiful tone that we wanted to create while not having the downsides of things like staining. So I don't even want to show you because it's so perfect in its little thing that it's like mine. I love this shade in particular in the white packaging. Like I've pictured it in the black packaging and I'm like, it would be fine, but like it's so much more just like eye-catching and brilliant in the white packaging. So this is Disrupt. This is our little topper here. Oh my God, even on camera. Oh, I was hoping it would pick up like that. Yeah. I was really torn on the topper for this shade. I knew what I wanted for the cream. I had made my little impossible to recreate mix up and sent that through to the lab and we were working on the raw ingredients and everything, but I knew like what I really, really wanted there and how I wanted that tone to vary from like other cranberries that I have in my collection. But when it came to the topper, I was really just like indecisive. I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. I had kind of played around with doing some that were more similar to Entice's topper where it has like those gold reflex and I was like, like cranberry gold, like we could do that. And then we played around with some that were more pink and more neutral and just like all kinds like champagnes, different stuff like that. Like Spent several long nights just swatching basically every sparkly eyeshadow that I had over top of the cream that we were developing. And I was like sending through pictures to friends being like, what do you guys like the most? And they were like, 7th from the top. But then again, like it just felt like I couldn't land on something that I was like, oh, like this is the perfect topper kind of thing. And the lab was like asking for benchmarks of things that I liked or things that they could mix or whatever. And I was like, nothing. The shade doesn't exist. I don't know what I want. And it was actually our lab that came to us with this particular raw ingredient that creates this really beautiful duochrome. And they said like, what do you think about this? And I was like, I think it's phenomenal, spectacular, immaculate, sublime, divine. Yes. So I honestly can't really take credit for that genius moment because it was truly our lab working collaboratively with us towards what we were saying, but not, I'm saying we, it was me. It was what I was saying, but not like able to show them truly. And they just made it happen. So the thing that is really special about this topper in comparison to Entice, and honestly in comparison to any of the other smoke reflex we have, is that this is more of a true duochrome. So it's a shadow that works really, really beautifully on its own. It has this really nice dimension on it where it kind of goes from like peach to gold to pink, and it looks so different on every single skin tone. It looks so different depending on what type of base you put it over top of, and I just love that about it. I love that it's such a versatile shade. And that it kind of transforms depending on what you're looking for the day. And then we have, perfection in a tiny glass jar. This is the cream. There was like a moment, crossroads, Britney Spears, where we were like, do we want to go more of like a true red, or do we want to kind of have this like really beautiful, it's like this plummy kind of undertone to it, and it's just so stunning. And we went back and forth. And then we went in the more plum direction, and I'm so glad we did, and I love it so much. Okay, I'm gonna swatch everything for you. Okay, so hopefully this is in focus. Is it? Can't tell. So this is the powder by itself, the cream by itself, and the powder and cream together. I'm actually gonna turn down my lights quickly. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sit here out of focus. I'm going to swatch everything again, and then I'm gonna turn down my lights so that you guys can really see just kind of like the nuance in these shades. Okay, I feel like this does it way more justice. Ugh. Oh my god, I love it. So that is the holiday collection, guys. I hope you love it. I'm excited to see what looks you guys create and how you mix and match them with what you guys have in your collection. Let me check my list to see if there's anything I didn't mention. Oh yeah. Afterpay. A lot of you guys were requesting Afterpay after launch. So Afterpay is now available on the website, so you guys can utilize that. And we saw as well some of you guys requesting that we introduce gift cards. So we do now have like online e-gift cards. So those will be available. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time. Peace out. Hilariously, because I can't ever actually just leave a video where I should leave it, I was talking to Daniel, one of the people on our team, and I was like, oh, I'm filming like a video talking about the photo shoot and stuff like that, which should be out by now, but it might not be. So they might be a little out of order, who knows. But I was like, I'm gonna do that video where I'm talking about, you know, like the launch campaign and all that kind of stuff. So then I'll just have like a quick kind of like 5-minute video, like introducing the launch itself. I don't know how long this video is gonna end up being, but I have been filming for an hour. So that's a fucking laugh that I thought that this was gonna be a 5-minute video, and no one's ever seen it on my channel, and you probably never will. Okay, bye.